Thank you for joining. You said, I love what you're doing. I'm a 24-year-old author that just published a book. Please support. Okay. See, one thing. Proof. Well, the first thing is, I would never call myself broke, especially if I'm. I don't want to be broke. But I hope I don't have anything in my teeth because I just ate something. Could somebody let me know if you can pop in here and let me know if you can hear me? Because I can't tell. I'm pretty sure my headphones are connected. Sorry, I'm picking my teeth on live. That's crazy. And brushing my teeth. These are essentials, okay? Look, I'm giving somebody a pro tip because I just ate some banana bread and I don't want to be on here like talking to y'all with shit in my teeth. um, I was gonna pull a couple cards for Resilient, who I did a reading for while I was walking yesterday. I don't know if my sound is working. Can anybody tell me if my sound is working? I know there's like 1 to 9 people in here, but hi Brenda, can you tell me if you can hear me? You may have fallen in here by accident, but I'm just trying to make sure that I can be heard. Okay, thank you, Brenda. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So I was trying to wait for someone before I pull these cards because I told her I was going to pull some cards for her today. I keep coming in and out. Okay. I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe I need to get out of the car. I am about to start my walk in just a minute. But I hope that everyone is really um taking full advantage of this very powerful day energetically, cosmically. It is an eclipse day. And today I'm just basically going to um be talking about the fact that we need to be manifesting constantly, manifesting all of the positive things in life, despite what life looks like, despite how you feel about your past, your present, or your concerns about your future. It's going to be, um, and I mean that's part of how you become an ascended master. You can't become an ascended master by just looking at life for what face value. You have to be able to, I would say, read future energy. And that doesn't mean that, you have to be um like this powerful spiritual being that can astral project into the future or anything like that. What I mean is your imagination, your creativity, all of those things help to create your future. And so when you can read your future energy by imagining what it is that you want right now. Speaking about what it is that you want right now. Okay, I'm guessing that she's not going to be able to come in here, so I'm going to go ahead and get started on my walk. And then I will pull some cards after that because I don't want to get distracted and then fuck around and be sitting here and not going on my walk. Because I feel like my walk is imperative today. Damn, I forgot my sweatshirt. Thank goodness it's not that cold here. I think I might go out and come back in because I want to change my board. I think. Spirit, what you think? Should I start the live over? That's wild that you can move it. Wow. But I just hope that the sound is straight. But what I feel like Spirit wants me to talk about today is just hype y'all up. because there's so many things in life. Hold on, let me start my little thing for my walk. Okay, sorry about that. I had to start my watch for my walk. But there's so many things in life to be triggered about, upset about, disappointed about, sad about, heartbroken about, depressed about. Why not take a very powerful, powerful day energetically, such as today, and just talk about how you want your life to look. And I feel like I'm talking to the people who have done the work. I'm talking to the people who have journals full of affirmations. And I'm talking to the people who have books and notebooks. And you one of those people that, like, you go, instead of going to spend a whole lot of money, you'll shop and spree at the Dollar Tree, even if it's just $5. And you like, oh, I like this sparkly notebook. And if it has a cool saying on it, like manifest your dreams or wild thoughts, you pick it up and then you go pick it up and then you go get one of those cute pens with the shiny ball on it, or the pens that have some kind of little figure on the top. I really like the ones that have like the puff ball or the shiny ones, because like I can pretend like that's my magic wand. And when you're writing spells and you're casting spells over yourself. I'm oh, look at the mountains. Hold on, I'm gonna let me see if I can turn the camera around. Can I turn the camera around? How we do this? Hmm, I don't know how to do it. But the mountains look really pretty today. Um, Anywho, I'm not sure how to do it. What's this? Oh, actually, I could change my board from here. Oh, well, that's different. Oh, okay. I really want to turn the camera around. Anyway, I can just turn the phone around, really. But so, yeah, I lost my train of thought. Oh, you here, girl? I was waiting for you, and I had my cards and everything. I was like, well, maybe she's not copping on. I figured you might be at work or something. Um, but well, I lost my train of thought because I got distracted. I was trying to turn the camera around. Damn it, you at work? Um, but I'm talking about today. What I'm talking about today is keeping ourselves hyped up regardless of what it looks like. Really? Like, why? The speed limit is 25. Why are you doing that? But anyway, um, I was saying that's how you become an ascended master, by seeing your future, by like kind of virtually living in your future while you're in the present. I'm not gonna lie to you, that's powerful ass shit. Because when you can be in the midst of a storm, in the midst of chaos, in the midst of turmoil, people coming at you leftards, and you can still like turn on some music and just dance and pretend like you're Beyonce on stage or some shit. If you could just remember back, if there was ever a time, okay, I'm gonna say this because I know that everybody's childhood wasn't um, peaches and cream. I know mine wasn't, but I at least have some memories of like really happy times, exciting times. If you don't have any really happy or exciting moments that you can think of, I send you so much love. And you said, because baby, I'm going through it. Honey, listen, you think you going through it with one person? Try going through that shit with both of the people. And I'm not claiming none of them, but I'm just saying, like, I've been going through some very similar shit with multiple, but not I'm not diminishing what you're going through at all, though. Yeah, it's two of them. Yeah, that's usually how it be. It's like multiple craziness. But so if you can think back to like one or multiple happy childhood moments, like for me, and I'm talking about my mother on past lives. You can judge me for talking shit about my deceased mother, but I don't feel nothing about it. We coming up on the anniversary of her death this week, and that lady was very mean to me in a lot of ways, very narcissistic, and but one thing that I will never take away from her is the fact that she set a firm foundation for me to use and upstanding and being a humanitarian and a community activist. But she also, what she did for me was she created these magical experiences for me for my birthdays and for Christmas. I would have a clown for my birthday, and then for Christmas, I had I was my mother's only child. I am my mother's only child. My father's youngest child, and so my mom would have, like a couple gifts under the tree before I would go to bed, and then she'd be like, go to sleep now because Santa gotta come and you gotta be asleep. So I would go in my room and it would be so hard to sleep. I'd be so excited. I'd be looking out the window, like hoping that I can get a glimpse of Santa and the reindeer and shit. And when I would come downstairs in the morning, the whole half living room like up fucking gifts galore. You know, like those are the moments that I want to encourage you to hold on to. And it really doesn't matter if you had elaborate holidays or birthdays. It's about like maybe there was something low key. My mother didn't have much money at all. Like I've talked about the fact that we went, we went days and weeks without electricity and water and food at times. Um, but if there was like a grandmother that you had that would do something special for you, like maybe it was just having a snack ready for you when you came home from school and you knew it was gonna be good just because your grandma made it, or maybe she crocheted you a blanket or crocheted you like a little stuffed animal or something, and or maybe it was a teacher at school or a coach or something like that that just saw your value, spoke life into you, gave you the courage and the strength that you needed to get through another day. When you hold on to those, to the feelings of those things, and you focus on that, eventually the traumatic experiences fade away. Um, Things never go away completely, but you can definitely overshadow them with whatever positivity you can hold on to. You know, if you got a bunch of shitty ass coworkers, but you got that one coworker, they not perfect. They done pissed you off before. But maybe it's just they offered you some coffee. Like you look like you tired. You want some coffee? Can I make you some coffee? You know, like it's little shit like that that really warms my heart and makes me happy. Oh, I'm breaking up. Damn. All right, I'm gonna go out and come back in. Oh.